All right, there's this guy, right? Alex. Alex sees a newspaper ad that circus is looking for new talent. And Alex is thinking, I got a lot of talents, right? So he decides to call the circus, and the lady answers the phone, and he says, hello. Goes, hi, is this a circus? Yes, it is. I've heard you're hiring. You've heard correctly, sir. What's your name? Oh, Alex. Right, Alex, what makes you think you can join the circus? He says, well, I've got several talents. For example, I could shoot a three-pointer in basketball about 5-6 times in a row without missing. The lady goes, that's kind of impressive, but not really like circus-type material. Might want to call the NBA. And Alex goes, no, wait. I could do a hula hoop for like 30 seconds straight. Sir, I don't really think you understand the concept of a circus. No, wait, I could jump on one leg while saying the alphabet backwards, right? And then finally the lady just hangs up on him. Right? Alex is going there, he realized he forgot something. Shit, maybe I should have told her I'm a horse.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lauren's Place. I am obviously not Lauren Whalen. I am Bender Rodriguez. I'm not your host for tonight either. I'm just the guy you throw pies at. And I gotta tell you a story. 2 boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. One went to Hollywood and became a famous actor. The other one stayed behind in the cotton fields and never amounted to much. Well, the second one naturally became known as the lesser of 2 weevils.
Yeah, yes.
And one day, an elephant and a giraffe, they come down to the watering hole for a drink. They see a turtle fast asleep, basking in the sun. The elephant goes over and kicks the turtle. Whack, all the way over to the other shore. Oh, boy, that was cruel, said the giraffe. Why did you do that? Well, the elephant said, that turtle bit a big chunk of my trunk 50 years ago. 50 years ago? Wow, what a great memory, said the giraffe. Yes, said the elephant. I have turtle recall.
Turtle recall.
Once upon a time, this meat bag goes into a restaurant to have Christmas breakfast, and while he's in his hometown for the holidays. After looking over the menu, he says, I'll just have the Eggs Benedict. His order comes out a while later, and it's served on a big shiny hubcap. He asks the waiter, what's with the hubcap? The waiter sings, oh, there's no plate like chrome for the hollandaise. And in the same town, there was this horse trainer who raised a filly. But when he raced her in the evening, she always won, you see. But when she raced her in the day, she always lost. She was a fine horse, but she was a real nightmare. And then there was this meatbag. He lived in a block of apartments. Though it was raining, he put his hand out the window to check, because he didn't know. It wasn't for sure that he knew. And just as he did this, a glass eye fell into his hand. He looked up to see where it came from, and he saw a young woman looking down from an upstairs window. Is this yours? He asked. Yes, she said. Could you bring it up to me? Well, when he got up to her apartment, he found that she was extremely attractive, and she offered him a drink. After they finished their drinks, he said, well, I'm about to have dinner. There's plenty. Would you like to join me? Well, she readily accepted the offer, and they both enjoyed a lovely meal. After dinner, she said, I've had a marvelous evening. Would you like to stay the night? The man hesitated, then said, wow, do you act like this with every man you meet? No, she replied, only those who catch my eye.
Yeah,
that's an old one. You know, one day there was a group of chess enthusiasts, and they checked into a hotel. They were standing in the lobby discussing the recent tournament victories. After about an hour, the manager came out of the office and asked them to disperse. But why? They asked as they were moving off. Because, he said, I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. Now, as you know, robots live forever and meatbags, they pass on, okay? Mm-hmm. There's a story about a meatbag who died one day, and he found himself waiting in a long line of judgment. As he stood there, he noticed that some of the souls were allowed to march right through the gates of heaven. Others were led over to Satan, who threw them into the burning pit. But every so often, instead of hurling the poor meatbag into the fire, Satan would toss the soul off to one side into a small pile. Well, after watching Satan do this several times, the fellow's curiosity got the best of him. So he strolls over and he asks Satan, excuse me, Prince of Darkness, I'm waiting in line for judgment, and I couldn't help wondering why you're tossing those people aside instead of flinging them into the fires of hell with all the others. Ah, those, Satan said with a groan. They're all from Seattle, and they're all too wet to catch fire. Well, okay. Once upon a time, this couple, they were killed the night before their wedding. They go to heaven, and they ask St. Peter if they can get married. St. Peter says, okay, I'll come and get you when we can do that. 10 years later, he tells the couple, okay, we can have your wedding now. So they get married, and there's a minister and flowers and nice music and all of that. But pretty soon they realize that they made a mistake. They go to St. Peter and they say they want a divorce. St. Peter says, okay, I'll come and tell you when we can do that. The couple asks how long it's going to take, and St. Peter says, look, it took 10 years to get a preacher up here. Who in the heck knows how long it's going to be before we get a lawyer?